Sometimes it can seem, if we believe our thoughts, it can seem that there's an individual, there's a separate me, and that I've got to learn something, I've got to do something to find liberation, enlightenment, peace. What is constantly being illuminated and revealed is that this setup of a me looking for a goal is illusory. It's a wrong interpretation of the reality that is constantly, openly being presented to us, perpetually. The liberation we're looking for is a myth. The seeker that is looking for liberation is a myth. Though they may appear. Just like in a dream, things appear to happen, but doesn't mean they really do happen. Things can appear, doesn't mean they are real. So if we're willing to let go of all beliefs, then maybe we can let go of the fundamental belief. We can let go of all beliefs, but still keep hold of the fundamental belief, which is the belief in a me. But if we can let go of this fundamental belief in a me, that's it. That's all we need to do. Do we need to let go of the fundamental belief in a me? No, we don't. There's no problem with the belief in a me. Even when the belief in a me arises, there is no me. Just appearances rising, falling. To realize this, just be still and allow your breathing to become peaceful and natural. And when you are still and your breath is at peace, that's the realization. That's it. Then all there is stillness, breathing, and whatever appearance is appearing. And that's it. No interpretation in terms of subject, object, etc., etc. Never is there any duality, only non-duality. Never is there ignorance, only wisdom. Despite appearances to the contrary. So if the teaching is saying there is no you, what do you have to do to get this? If the teaching is saying there's no you, what do you need to do? What do you need to attain? Whatever appears to be happening is whatever appears to be happening. Is it not? Impossible to logically refute that statement, isn't it? So whatever is, is. Did anyone choose reality to be like this? Or spontaneously, effortlessly, does this appear to be our life right now? When you examine, when you investigate, you realize that nowhere did you choose anything. So where is this you? Just a magical display of name and form. And sometimes within that magical display can arise the belief in a me and a not me, a little me residing and interacting with a world, big wide world. This is just the way it appears. Doesn't mean it's real. And then all there is spontaneous appearance of appearances. This spontaneous appearance of appearances is total presence. Total, unmoving presence. That defies logical explanation or belief or concepts. But this total, unmoving presence is no different to the magical, moving, seemingly moving appearance. Because all of the appearance is bathed in silence. The whole of this is bathed in silence, is encapsulated in silence. Another word for silence is emptiness. Another word for emptiness is no self. There's no self. Just spontaneous presence, being, name and form. One. Not one, not two. Just one. It's not two. Just one. It's not one. It's just as it is. And it's not just as it is. It's just one. It's total silence because there's no me, there's no division. And this silence defies conception. Just this unceasing, magical movement that makes no real sense whatsoever. Mary's laughing. Mary's laughing at me. Can you see that? Terrible. Terrible, terrible. As I said before, I don't understand this either. In case anyone else doesn't understand anything I'm saying, there's just total clarity without any understanding at all. Clarity is because things are seen as they're seen. No more, no less. So there's clarity there. Whatever's arising is whatever's arising, and it's arising in clarity. But in terms of a cognitive or conceptual explanation of what's happening, that I don't know. That's why they call it mystery or unknowable. But because this unknowability is totally clear, apparent, arising, in that sense, it's always known. For some reason, when there's a direct expression, there can be a resonance. And what resonates is the nothingness, the emptiness. Emptiness means no duality, it means no separation. It means no separation means idea of a me and a not me, idea of a subject, object. When there's no subject, object, there's just totality. Everything. Everything doesn't mean everything, it just means whatever is appearing. That's called everything. The mind that tries to conceive of this is itself just an appearance. Why is it here? I don't know. It only appears to be here. So maybe we're getting a sense that this is a total loss of all vested interests in self. Doesn't mean there can't be vested interests in yourself. Just total loss of vested interests in that. But that can still arise.